on the spot. I'm not gonna do well. I'm just kidding.
Whoa, we got an echo there, dude.
I'm taking it off.
Okay.
Should be better?
Oh, wait a minute.
Better now? More gooder?
Sounds good to me.
Oh.
Where is Nick?
Let's
There's
take
Nick.
off. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
man,
yeah. Make sure that they are streaming the final, though. Just we want to make sure of that.
I assume they are. I told them it was in our room, so.
I know, but they say they're going to record it. Just get back. I'll send a message to them.
Okay, bear with me, people. While we get this scoreboard all reset.
While you're doing that, I'm sending a message off to Ryan to say, you guys streaming the finals. I will start just commentating this game. It looks like I know Chazz is running a God Catcher team. I've tested with him on that, similar to how Alan had for the final.
Don't you hate when you can't find anything? Okay, so this is Chazz.
How many did you just put in?
Oh, they're in there now. So they are recording the finals now, and they haven't started.
Okay.
So yeah, so Chazz is running God Catcher, the 3 costs, where he's going to try to prep the crap out of it. And it looks like Nick is running. This is the first time we're seeing that the Blob really, but he's going with the Becky, Danny, Blob team, and he did go with Blob.
Right.
So
okay, so we need to flip his stuff.
for first turn, it looks like Nick did buy a Blob.
Okay, so their team links. That's what I'm missing. Oh my goodness. Tell ya, good help is hard to find here. Chazz, where are you?
Not have an elective hour.
They said, Loney, thanks. They gave us props.
I'm gonna feel a sidekick. Then 2 on
Chazz, and where are you, Nick?
We have Nick. Looks like he just ripped over a Israel Horn. Blob into the bag.
And then I just need to flip over. There we go. Okay, I think we're good now.
Okay, so yeah, so we've had a Blob and an Israel Horn purchased from Nick's side of things, and it looks like the God Catcher train has been going for Chazz.
Has there been damage?
There's been no damage yet.
Okay.
Looks like he just missed the first God Catcher.
Yeah.
And again, that's the thing with the God Catchers, it sputters sometimes when it doesn't roll. The only good thing with the God Catcher, as long as you have more than 2, you just keep buying as many as you want.
That Spidey mat is beautiful, Lonnie. I've seen that thing a few times and I wanted to steal it.
Yeah, the Spidey mat is awesome. I love the way that they go into like the different zones, but there's still that separation between the zones, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
is that there are lines between, and those are full art. There's a little bit where they blend in between each other.
Sorry, I thought you had passed priority there. I started switching the screens.
Honey, you're gonna make me a mat one day. Okay?
Oh,
got the God Catcher.
Got the God Catcher. This is the 3 cost one, correct?
Yeah. This is the 3 cost. So he's going the same way that he wants you under surveillance. Now I know when we played and we watched Alan play, he went with Confront the Mighty that he liked, and I know in talking with him, I was suggesting to go with the Ray Shields way because number one, Ray Shields gives also the +1 you can throw on to extra stuff, and you can get an Overcrusher without having to have the unblockable. So, but again, it gets stopped by static field, but you have Eddie to stop that. So, got the Gazer on the team as well, and again, this is the team we kind of helped brew up together, where you got the force attackers, and you just you get your opponent to no field and you just crush them.
Yeah,
is what your is.
So he's buying another god catcher. So he's loading up. And Atlas.
Another god catcher Atlas did. I don't know if he has more than. Oh, he does have 3 god catcher dice. He only had 2 on Thursday, so he had to run over to, I think it was his dad's, and say, "Can I have your 2 god?" Which is nice. And you know what? He plays with his family. He plays the games with his father, and I think it's his father. And they each have a set, which is always good to share, right? You only need 1 box each.
Yeah, it's nice when you can do that.
Absolutely.
So what is Nick's? Nick is is he a Becky team or a Danny team? What is his win con?
I think it's a Becky Danny to do the damage. Now he does have static field though. I just noticed that. He does have static field. He doesn't have the Lawler to double things. So it might be a slower kill.
Unless it's Danny. What's his other action? I can't see it there.
There is Booker T. He has Booker T and static field.
Huh.
I'm wondering what the blob's going to be for, is to stop the eddies from the stuff, right?
Potentially. Oh, he's got Becky. So Becky
first
with
Becky.
static field. That's interesting.
He has good control too. Yeah, because you can attack. It looks like damage here, but he can't. He doesn't have the under surveillance. The blob's definitely missing. That blob hurt him a lot. There's another god catcher. See, and this is where I said a lot of teams, it's nice to have something like the wand. If you had a wand right now, it'd be game over. Well, not game, but
no,
close.
it wouldn't be game. It'd be close.
Have another god catcher waiting though.
I guess.
I mean, at this point, if I'm Chazz, I'm holding on to Hall right now to make him use his mass on. All the stuff you need, anyways, to stop your opponent from getting energy. So he needs a bolt for Scott Hall. He would Atlas.
Okay, so I feel bad.
Oh, he's mathing it out right now.
Yeah. And he runs his team. He says very well. He runs it. I know I played it, practiced against it many times. He runs it very well. Did they say? Oh, this is still the same 50 round. They're not doing finals. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, it's still 50 minutes.
Overall, he doesn't worry about the force attack.
See, I'm okay with sidekicks there.
Actually helps.
Yeah, get him out of your bag.
Oh, knowing Becky's coming.
True.
I
Good
don't know.
point.
Becky's coming. He's gonna get hurt with.
There's no Lawler.
Crush. That's right. You got no Lawler. You're right.
Yeah. So you're fine. You are fine. Hey! Tell Chazz to get that little token out there.
Why doesn't he have tokens? I've given him tokens.
He just showed it on camera. Well, that's it. We're rooting against him now.
To remind. I don't want to interrupt your game though.
Oh, this is our first one with Xanathar in it too, isn't it?
I'm just gonna step in and say.
Tell him he's DQ'd.
Sorry to interrupt, guys, but Charles, what's that green token sitting in the middle there?
Okay, so I have a story, Reg. Okay, these guys do not show up on this. Oh, I see.
They should go inside of the little green thing right now. Okay, now we're good. Oh, I see what it is. Okay, carry on, gentlemen. As long as there's a story behind it, I'm fine.
That's awesome. That's good.
Thanks, guys. So, I was like, wait a second, what's going on here? Well, look at this. He missed the blob and the Becky roll.
Is that the reroll or is that the roll?
I'm not sure if that's real. I didn't see. I was laughing.
Yeah, I know. I was laughing at the whole token thing. I missed. I didn't even know what he did. Okay, that was the roll. We're good. We're back on track. But he still missed it.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Now 2 psychics in the bag, and he's got a Isrid Horn, so he's not getting Becky back for 2 turns. So at this point, you are ripping over a blob as fast as you can, I think.
You're ripping over something, that's for sure.
Well, the thing is, did Chazz hold on to 2? Oh, he didn't hold on to the 2 bolts. Psychic die is broken. You see it?
Yes, I do. We've all got those
Looks
psychic
like,
dice.
it's like half the, it looks like it's half the size of the other one.
Yeah. What's like my world's one? Like I got home and the head fell off of one of the faces. I'm going, what?
So I have a headless horseman too.
I didn't do anything. I just like touched it.
And there's sometimes there. I want to get another set of blacks so I can try to dye a set of blacks with the orange. I'll be black and I'm a Steelers fan, so I need black and yellow.
Gotcha.
And let me reverse some things real quick.
Yeah.
A rip over a blob, I think.
All right.
To be
All right.
technical.
Yeah. I got it.
And then,
And then he buys the Danny Moonstar.
You know me. I'm easy going.
Yep.
Just hold on to the obviously for static field,
All right. I think I just got 4.
which is one thing that he's got to get around. Is how's he going to get around? And that's where the under surveillance won't work unless he gets an eddy. So in theory, I would just roll, and I would get an eddy, and I would prep to get the other god catcher out in the field.
Yeah, Eddie, Godcatcher.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I buy a gazer. Buy in a gazer and hold on to 2 bolts right now to force stuff to attack.
What's
No, Nick has static field. You want him to waste his energy.
Yeah, but with Eddie, static field means nothing.
This is the under surveillance right here that will hit for huge. Oh, and he missed it.
But he's getting
So
another.
prep him.
He's getting another Godcatcher.
And I'd be bringing out the gazers right. I have.
Oh, there. Now we got a blue one.
The old thumbs up from up there.
That's awesome. That's so good.
What are the stats on Eddie?
3-2.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend one of these to field Eddie.
Extra blocks.
Atlas. This would be good.
So he has an Eddie when he needs it. And that's the big part is now that the blob can come, but Eddie's ready in the field now.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
So
I will purchase
in theory, I try to get as many bolts as I can get right now. Does he not have Intellect Devour? They could, if I had Intellect Devour right now, I would actually have spun that down. Then, you couldn't Clayface it over.
No, I don't think there is
Intellect
an.
Devour down to a mask. Intellect Devour down to a mask, and then bring in
Oh, apparently
Godcatcher.
Tuba took game 1 already. Holy shit.
Hey man, Tuba's quick. That team is fast when it comes out.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we're still waiting here.
Corey's got to go with the 2 Godcatcher, but he didn't have it.
No.
Okay.
Well, it'll be interesting. I said to Alan, I said to him, I need some kind of call out on that. So, not to be wrong, but he didn't have under surveillance on that as of Thursday.
So really, you're the winner today, aren't you, Reg?
We're gonna say that. I'm gonna enjoy my Panzerotti. And no, but when you learn about dice match, you come up with a brilliant team. If you're not a good pilot on it, you got nothing. So, it's people pick up the right teams. Like this team here, Chazz, I helped him build that one, but he pilots it. He's, you only make it. If I try to run it, I would screw it up so large.
Did Chazz save any energy? I don't think he did he?
Oh, that's what I thought. He would spin down and get 2 Godcatcher. He's just trying to flood the field with Godcatcher. And the only thing is Nick has the blob in. He can stop Eddie. So how's he going to get rid of Eddie now? Like, see, he's in trouble.
If he had gotten Danny Moonstar, he could have gotten rid of Eddie with the Booker T Global.
There is a and Ray, why is he not attacking and forcing stuff to block with the Godcatchers? Just trying to clear the field for Nick, right? Godcatcher's next turn, which he has how many? He has 2 in the field.
Atlas.
attacks with Eddie and static fields Eddie back every turn. Nick can't do anything.
Okay.
But again, once Becky hits the field and rolls, that's trouble.
Well, is it trouble anymore? You got 10-10s there to deal with her.
Then this as a shield.
Right, you have 10-10s. Then, oh, that's right, because there are 3-cost God Catcher he has. Because once Blob blanked who? He stopped. Oh, it stops all 2 costs, right? The field.
Eddie must block.
Yeah, see, there's your block. Must block.
CCM in game 2 hits Tuba and makes
He's going to pump
use
it to knock out. Here's how he's getting Eddie out of the field. So he needed a mass to blink that back, and he didn't
And that is that.
Nice.
So Eddie's
worry
gone.
about Eddie anymore.
Well,
He has 2 God Catchers.
gotta face down God catchers.
Yeah.
God Catcher here and triggers it. It could be big time damage.
Because he has raised shields, not under surveillance. Okay.
The other bad part with having Eddie not rolling is now Eddie, he's going to have 2 bolts. He has 2 bolts with Eddie.
I can't do anything with him anyway. So I'm
Got the force attack.
That's
So now Nick's going to be in trouble next turn.
that's fine.
If he rolls it under surveillance, yes, it's going to get blinked back, but he'll have 3 God Catchers then and 2 force attacks. Actually, he'll have 4 God Catchers at the end of this turn. If you look at that,
If he rolls it,
he
yeah.
could win right here. Win.
Oh.
I think if he had that, he'd have 3.
Well,
He's
he's
going
gonna
to
have
hit for at least.
he's gonna have 3.
He would have had 4 if he would have rolled that under surveillance. That happened.
Field God Catcher, trigger this God Catcher. Do that whole thing.
Yep, there are 3.
This guy.
Oh, you obviously need to send him more tokens. You only had 2.
Right.
Question mark.
I had 2. I only sent 2 in the box.
Well, don't you know
Well,
people
2 went
need at least 6 in the field? Come on.
Remember, it was like I was baiting people, getting them for 2, and then oh, you want more now, eh? Double the price.
Here's your taste, guys.
I will
Double the price. It's still free, but
Okay.
Thor Global. I'll spend one of these for under surveillance in the here.
yeah,
So
I
he-
would just sit back and wait.
Yeah.
Force attack. Move his stuff on his turn. That's all you can do.
But he could also
You
just
actually
attack
all
and
of
force things to block the God Catchers, right?
I pass back.
But he can't force block. He doesn't have the energy for it.
Attack with all
No,
You
but
can attack with
the
all
God
3.
Catchers have the built-in call out, right?
Well, that's right. He's clearing his field.
So he can just say those things have to come and
He
block.
can blink 1. He's gonna blink 1 and block 2.
Blob. So I have to name 3.
Because he's not going to eat 10, is he?
2 of them.
Hey, he's got to eat 10 here. Oh, he's gonna static
No.
field.
He'll static field 1.
And then next turn, whatever Nick rolls, just has to force him attack and hope he doesn't roll back 2 masks.
Block 2.
That's all he has to do.
And whenever we get to globals,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna global anything. I'm gonna. Oh, that goes away.
He's going to hold on to those bolts to force, because that's when we said it. You just keep force attacking your opponent to an empty field.
Yep.
Not pump with anything or whatever.
So we're assuming he's blinking that back, blocking the other 2.
Blink one back, the other 2 get blocked. He has no field,
whoa, they KO.
and he needs to roll. No, they stay.
Yeah, they're alive, so Chazz is in the
And
driver's
now-
sheet here.
Now, if he pulls a Becky and some other stuff, who knows what can happen. Blobs. All Nick has to do is force attack, because he doesn't have mass. Like he needs mass. He got 2 mass there, so he needs more than that.
He needs characters is what he needs.
That's the other part. He needs a field too.
He
Those
needs
blobs come up big. He's gonna make him waste his mass. Then all Chazz has to do is force block stuff next turn. He doesn't get character. it's
Oh,
over.
that's the game.
It can only can blink back 2. He's gonna force him to attack. He has to use 1 mass now. I can see it being over.
I think we're getting there.
Once again.
I think he'll have 20 coming through. He can only blink back 1. It'll be over next turn.
Yeah,
Oh, he'll still have 1.
well, he'll force attack it, force him to use the mass to keep it.
And he can use Xanathar to get an extra global now too. As can, if he remembers. But he can Xanathar.
Oh, Clayface. He's got an extra one. I didn't know Clayface was there.
Use Clayface in to get 3.
The problem is, like,
Okay.
Chazz is not too far away from another god catcher. Like, something's just got to roll through, right?
Well, the static fields are hurting him. Blob is what.
All right.
Oh, because he can't get Eddie in the field with Blob there. I forgot about that.
Once Eddie's out, he's stuck. He needed that mask to blink it back.
Yeah.
If he just keeps getting another action, he's got 4 god catchers. Still can't block everything. Because he's going to force attack Blob. He's
Yep.
going to waste one of his masks. Oh, he'll get it back, though, with Clayface. He can Clayface in. Oh, he can't.
No.
There's no mask characters to do.
No, he has to. No, he's in some trouble there.
He has to buy another.
He has to buy something.
Any. He's going to pay to.
Oh, they're already on game 3 in the final. Holy crap.
Game 3. Oh, so Laurie took game 2.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen it. His games are very fast. Alan's games are
Yeah.
done in 5-10. If he either wins or he loses.
With an empty bag.
We'll have to hopefully
Another
watch that one
Danny.
later.
Or wait, before I Atlas, sorry. I'm getting all out of sorts.
How would I go to Nick's screen since it's his turn?
First we Xanthar.
Xanthar. Nick has the control, though, that he can stop a bunch of stuff. Without that, that blob does a lot.
Then we pass priority.
Okay, I will Xanathar and I will force attack your Blob.
Yep, saw that.
Force him to use 1.
So Blob is attacking.
Okay.
Is Blob bouncing back? Probably.
You don't have any stat flips or anything crazy like that. So
Yeah, he'll use the Danny energy to bounce it back, so it's available to Clayface.
Static field.
Right, now he'll Clayface it in the next turn, so he'll have 2 masks still.
Yeah.
Still, that's only 2 masks.
Yep.
Next turn, Chazz has to keep rolling bolts and hope he doesn't roll a mask. It's that same thing I had with the one big weekend of stuck that my opponent has to not roll 3 masks, and they always do.
So what did he get? No god
Eddie.
catcher, but he got a raised shields, it looks like.
Action. It can be another action. Got his 2 bolts again.
Did not get the
2
action.
actions. There.
I'm fielding the sidekick if I'm him, for sure.
Yeah, just thin out the bag. Keep the mask for a blink back of your Ed. Oh, you can't get Eddie.
Nah, he doesn't need to blink
Oh, you-
anything.
You roll the mask. Or you can Clayface something, though.
that's all good.
There's nothing to Clayface.
Actually, I agree with
Xanathar.
that, Lonnie. Anyone who is in round 6 and not on stream, not in the top 8, thank you for finishing the day out. It's awesome. I know it may not be the most fun thing in the world, but good for you for
Yeah.
committing to the end.
I mean, it must be frustrating. I mean, the people are 0-5. What it's probably like. This all day, Lonnie. It's nice to. You've been our beat reporter, man. I'm telling you. So.
Did he miss again?
Check.
Wow.
It's both.
I'm throwing those dice away.
It's not his color.
You know, it's probably karma for him not using your tokens right off the bat.
As soon as that paper, whatever that papery cardboard one is, I don't know what the hell that is.
That's right. That is right.
What's that?
So you're still attacking with all
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
you're still attacking.
Yeah.
Make him use energy. I mean, the other thing you can do is priority, let him do the stuff for it, and then just pass turn when he passes back, so that you know your blob's coming back anyways. He's gonna blink it all. Oh, he
This
spins it in. He
is-
can block one.
Sorry, this is still game 1, isn't it?
Still game 1.
Yeah. There hasn't been a game 2 yet.
I think you make him have to spin it, which he just did.
Yep.
Fully attack with all 3, so he has to block with a blob.
Yep.
Hope blob doesn't roll.
Basically, that's what you got to do, right?
Got a 1 and probably he's got a 50-50 chance of getting Becky or blob next turn, anyways.
No finishing move. It's not like the other championship match. Like, you know, it's not a blink and you miss it type of thing here. Static field and blob have definitely slowed the game down.
I don't know what time they're at.
I don't know either.
Probably don't have enough to do game 2.
I'm guessing whoever wins this wins.
So there it is. He blocked for the blob. Blink back 2.
Yep.
Just needs blob to not roll, but he's got 2 blobs. He has a chance. Again, he just got to hope he doesn't roll mask. Chazz is holding on to all the bolts.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
Oh, he spent them. Oh, okay. That's a lot of energy. You would think you'd buy another Ray Shields. Like a Ray Shields would have done Overcrush.
That's what he's bought.
Oh, he's got. Is that Ray Shields? I
It's
thought
Ray
he bought
Shields.
Under Surveillance.
Nope, he doesn't have
Nice.
under surveillance. I think it's Ray Shields.
Oh,
He just hasn't rolled it
the
yet.
red dice. Oh, because in the left side there's the red dice. It says for Ray Shields. Sure, that's not. He's got Under Surveillance. He's rolling.
Okay,
He has Ray Shields. He has better chance.
let me see. Who am I looking for? Chazz. Where's your team,
He could have
Chazz?
also attacked with a sidekick and pumped it by 2. Right on the screen there, in the top left corner, Chazz has 2 red dice or 3 red dice.
He's not on screen right now for me. Yeah,
Did you
Ray's
use the OBS?
shields. Yeah. Oh, he's got and under
He has-
surveillance. Oh.
He has both. That's what I said. You run both those instead of confront. But what I meant is, he could have bought with the 4 energy. He would have bought an Under Surveillance. Now he's got another Danny and a Blob, which he's going to force attack both.
Yep.
He's got to blink them back. He's got more than enough pass. That's why I said you have to buy the Under Surveillance here to help.
Yeah. You're allowed to look, right?
Oh, you're just now noticing the picture in picture. You know what? I need to make the border a little bigger, a little more noticeable.
To field a blob.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. It's a little too subtle for my liking.
Field a level 2 Danny.
I think the tide has just changed now that he's got the mass build up.
Yeah.
Nick doing a lot more stuff with the low 2 damage. That's why I think Chazz should go for the Under Surveillance or Ray Shields.
Well, it's gonna be the same
And
problem,
go-
isn't it?
Because if he attacked, the one blob blocked. Oh, but he would just blink back to one that's not using it.
I will pass priority.
Man, I don't think it's anybody.
Jeez, annihilated by Godcatcher and Ray's shields.
He's gonna do
Is that-
2.
Which seems like a legit move.
Who did you play, Bodie?
Because you can't. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll force attack your guys out.
Catchers and Ray Shields. That's exactly what we're seeing.
Yeah.
So he's forced attack. He's gonna blink back 2. He's pink. That's right, because he had that team. It's never remember he didn't roll it.
Yeah, it wasn't rolling at all. So yeah, Nick's gonna
Pink-
spend 2 to.
Pink won a lot of his games. Pink actually did pretty good today.
Well,
Pink went. Look at the stats. Oh, watch, he went like 1 and 2. No, Pink went 3 and 3 for the day. Yeah, as long as he's got mass, he's stuck because he can't get Eddie out. He needs a blob to be missed, and
Yeah.
he's not missing 2 blobs.
No,
and that's
he's
where it
not.
comes
He's
down.
not.
Where you needed that 3 cost Oscar might have helped.
Play face in this guy. Spend one of these and prep it for Xanathar.
okay.
Did he force attack something?
Attack step.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
You have to block with 2 sidekick.
I do. These must, or one must be rerolled, right?
Anything
guess-
blocking Danny must be rerolled.
So if I block both of the blobs, then Danny comes through for
But you block him with the Dannies with the
No, you don't
Block
block,
both
the Dannies.
blobs.
take 2 damage per.
oh with the tokens. Tokens can't be re-rolled.
So why don't I just block the bull?
Why can't he block with his Godcatchers too?
Danny comes.
Why can't the block the God catcher?
No, or what? Or I guess I could let the blob come through.
Can he? No, but if you block the Dannies,
He has to re-roll the sidekicks. He's gonna take damage most likely.
he's gonna take damage.
Unstoppable force
Why is he?
object.
He's just gonna blink back stuff anyways. I would throw the 2 God catchers behind them.
I would too, 100%.
Block the blob, a blob on the 2 sidekicks, and then 3 guys be blocking your Dannies. Like I think he forgets that he can block with more stuff.
Yeah, I would be tossing Godcatcher on both of those.
Well, make him use the mask. It doesn't matter. The mask is going to go to waste, but
Yep.
make him use them to blink him back right now.
Yeah.
But right now, he's just going to blink back Danny, though.
I'll hit you for 2.
Nope, he's hitting him for 2. There we go.
Why not take the damage while you can? But I would have thought
And I
he
would
is-
use this as an Atlas Global to draw and prep.
he's gonna have a blob next turn,
Yeah, to be sure.
and
So he
he's got a
blinked
blob to
everything
deal
back.
with, which he can't do. He didn't blink it back. He just
Oh, he didn't blink it back. Oh yeah.
he took the 2 damage. That's fine because he's got the mask now to extra mass with.
So what do we got here?
Or
Ooh.
he missed God. Like here, this could be a huge turn if he gets all 3 actions. He'll have 6 characters. He can't do anything with it.
He's got both. He got it.
2, all 3. He's got 6 characters now. How much blocking can he do? He can Clayface in to get 4. He's dead. No, he'll have 1 left.
I'm fielding that sidekick. I'm getting
Yeah.
that thing out of my bag.
That's what I meant. Last turn, if he would have forced him to use a mask, he would have been in trouble.
He's
he
gonna
didn't-
he's
he
gonna have
didn't.
5 god catchers at the end of this.
3 more god catchers. So that's
Yeah, 6. 6
Oh,
because the
6.
under
That's right.
surveillance.
That's right. That's right.
The question is I would do the under surveillance after blockers attack because then he can attach the one. Wait, you have to before.
No, I would get the god catcher out.
But last turn, he could have used the god catcher to block the Danny
Yes.
to have to blink it back, and then he wouldn't have 3 energy right now.
Oh, Tuba's
And again, writing's on the wall here, but
Tuba is 20-10 over Laurier at the moment in game 3.
oh,
Thank you, Lonnie, for that update.
unblockable, triggering
interesting.
3.
So he just loaded up his field.
Lose 3. Oh no, I'm a gambling man. I never run out.
That's 6 god catchers.
That's ridiculous. That's so good. You're swinging with all of them, right? Because he can.
Yeah, all 6. He can only
He's gonna
blink
get
back
1
5.
through. He'll get 1 through.
He's gonna have 5, and then next turn, what are you gonna do? You're not gonna get 5 masks. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I will attack with.
And
Attack
keep
with-
the 2 bolt.
Attack with
Attack
everything.
with your.
Yeah.
Not even the sidekick. Well, even go with the sidekicks.
1 block.
I don't.
He's gonna block 1, and he's gonna go 4
Unblockable 1 through.
on unblockable.
Everything else.
Because he's gonna blink 4 back, block 1 with blob, and 1 gets through.
Right, so he still has 5 in the field. Plus, he's gonna probably roll them next turn.
Anywho, I will have 5.
Can't do anything with the Beckies, right? The Beckies aren't gonna do anything because you have more than enough to defend them, and you have 2 force attacks that he's gonna have to waste masks on. Actually, if Chazz is smart, he uses the mask or the question mark to bring in Eddie, and he'll have 3 force attackers.
Oh, Paul beats D. Gleason 2-0. Oh, that was the orbital strike team. God damn it.
Well, straight guy's he's on a roll. So there's a Becky. That's why he needs 3 force attackers here. That's what it is.
I think this is like too little, too late for him.
Oh, but he still can make 5 masks right now. If you look at that, he's got to field blob for 3, so he's screwed. Like, he's not going to the mask. Feel that he can blink in 1. He'll have 1 mask,
Because he
and
needs
then
2
next turn
for
he'll
blob,
have
right?
2. He's going to force attack everything. That's the problem. How is he going to blink everything back and not have energy next turn? I think that's game 1 right here.
Wait, how is blob still alive?
Blob should have been dead. Say that?
Or did he blink something else? No.
Oh, I think back. I asked that. What happened?
Nah, well, I trust them.
He attacked with 6 god catchers. 1 had to block, and he blinked the rest. That god catcher should be dead.
That blob should be dead.
I think we should.
Nah, it's past. We're too late.
He
on that.
rolled the blob anyways here.
Well, he needed the
It
energy.
didn't matter.
Yeah.
Right, they're going to get force attacked here. So we have a field. He's going to have 5 characters. A force attack 2.
All right.
So if I'm Chazz, I Clayface in the god catcher.
Yes.
In the god catcher to get 3 bolts.
He's already
Force
got.
everything attack.
He's got 2 bolts. He doesn't need.
No,
any-
but you can Clayface to force everything to attack.
But he's already
add
got.
3 characters.
He's already.
Oh, he only has 2.
He has
Okay.
only 2 characters, so he's good. He's got the energy
Yeah.
he needs.
What I meant is he had 3, so he's gonna force him. He's dead next turn.
Because he's gonna. Yeah, he's gonna force. He's gonna force him to keep the.
But there's double Clayface, isn't there?
Oh wait, did he just?
Oh,
he
there's only
rolled
one
out,
Clayface.
did he roll out his sidekicks or?
The sidekicks are gone.
So he took 2 damage then, right?
Yep. Force him to attack. Have extra mass.
Back to that might.
That's the whole point. You want him to use the mask.
Yeah, force him to do it. So they're
Yeah,
coming
that's
to
what I mean.
attack.
That's what he didn't do last turn. He didn't force attack.
Okay.
Therefore, he got to keep an extra mask. Make him have to use the mask.
Yep.
If he lets it through, he's dead. He'll have 5 energy. Oh wait, he could let Becky could go through with Blob here. He's not going to do.
No. He's gonna bounce him back like he has to.
I still think that Blob. Should that's at the end
I mean, he's still got.
because that could have changed more fielding costs. So right now he's had no fielding costs to get a 2-cost Blob in the field.
I'm assuming it's fine. Like I said, they're pretty good players, so I'm not too worried
It
about
might
them.
not make a difference.
I think this is just a game of attrition. It's just a matter of time before those God Catchers punch through.
And if he gets another God Catcher in the pull, it's even more.
He needs 2. He doesn't have any in the
Right,
field
or
right now.
sorry, under surveillance with a God
Yeah.
Catcher, whatever.
So he's eating the Blob and blocking the Becky.
He's eating Blob. That's would have left both and make him have to blink them back. I mean, make him blink both back.
Oh, the Blob's going through. So that's another
True, so now
1, hey?
He pulls an Eddie here.
Was that a 1 or a 2 attack?
Yep. So she's dead.
Oh wait, that's yeah,
Oh.
he's 1 on all sides.
He's 1 on all sides? Okay. So Chazz just needs... Does he
He's
have
rolling
a...
Eddie.
Does he have a
Pulls an
Daniel?
Eddie and it's over.
Oh yeah, if Eddie's in there, we're done.
Eddie, it's over.
I see Eddie.
Eddie.
You just gotta roll it.
Eddie. It's an Eddie. That's
Yeah, I've
What?
slacked on the bets. Did he roll Eddie? That's
he
it?
got an Eddie. Eddie's that should be it. Now you've got 9 minutes to try to win, and that's hard.
Let's see. Do I reasonably have any way
And with
around
they were started already though, so they were probably 2 minutes in. It says 41 on the clock here,
Well, if they get the game
like in the room.
they get the game started.
Right, but you have to win in turns, right? So they're. I think they had like maybe 2 minutes before we got in, so they're 5 minutes. They've got about left.
So
Attaboy. Meatloaf! Meatloaf! Ma! Meatloaf!
okay. I will,
Hey, I'll give you an extra token if you yell out for Meatloaf. No, I want like Ma! Meatloaf!
He's too quiet
I
on
don't think
stream.
he's ever seen old school, has he?
and I get that.
Ever seen old school?
I believe it's the South Park reference.
Oh.
Okay. Now I get a bunch
This
of
game gets triple points. They get 2 extra Timbits and a double.
Whoever wins this game.
No, like whoever bet in the chat.
Hey, there's a fist. Well,
Match though, right? Before time or in turns.
Clayface. And I will buy another Daniel.
I wanted the update on the final. How that's going.
Yeah, how is the final going, Lonnie?
They said last it was 2010.
Like that's gotta
That
be
God
over.
catcher
It's gotta be
would
over,
think
right?
it's like he gets pretty quick. That it's like, oh, well, you never know because I think or he could come back with his team. He was quick.
I can Thor global in a god catcher.
There comes a God catcher, but he could also Clayface it in.
Buy another one.
You just try to get the numbers.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, there we go. You want the God Catchers. Buy the God Catcher.
God. You bought a God catcher and
Okay. And
Okay,
under
okay.
surveillance.
Surveillance gone.
okay, you took under surveillance and a God catcher. That's because if it goes the other way, you get God catcher after you're under surveillance.
And I get this.
That's not. I would have gone 2 God catchers.
I would have too.
And then next turn, I would have bought another God catcher and
Oh,
another
wait a
God.
minute.
I would have just filled my field. One player declared 1 win, and I said the other concede, but the clear statement was based on error. Game picked back up at 2010.
Oh.
One player declared I win. The other said I concede.
We'll have to see what's going on with
Board.
that. Can you get us a little
There's
more?
some table. There's some table flipping going on.
Lori was frustrated. Interesting. Hopefully we
Well,
get.
I know when you play Alan. I mean, Alan was a very stand-up guy, though. He says, "Hey, it happens," right? Murray was frustrated and conceited. Watch Alan. He remember the one turn he messed the play, and he goes, "I got to live with that," right?
Yeah.
And that's honorable. Like you say that maybe something else happened.
Who knows?
We see that. Yeah, you never know. Maybe it was one of those. No, you can't take that back because I haven't taken something back all game.
Well, and that's fair
And that's
too.
where
I
it
mean,
comes back to. Well, that's common courtesy, not who knows.
yeah. I'm curious what happened over there.
I table flip all the time, so it's fine.
I just accept that I'm stupid all the time, like, like forgetting how to work your globals on your own team.
Remember, playing stupid means you don't have to play late in the extra round.
That's
when you can
right.
Sit back and drink.
Hey, look,
So
I got a full set of X-Men promos in Worlds, and I was in the 8th. You know what? Cool. I don't need anything more than that. I was good. I just fling poo across the room.
Flinging poo. Now, is it your poo or someone else's poo? Like, where are you getting the poo?
We need to know the source of the poo.
As we say this stuff, man. You just like hold on a second and then just fire it away, or and the table and piss on everybody. I don't know what's going on.
What's going on in the game?
There are some god catchers in Becky's bot. Let's go back to the chat.
I don't know. There's stuff. I see dice. I see Chazz fielded a fist and a bolt.
A fist in the field. I think there's some hidden god catcher tokens somewhere in there. He's not using poker chips, obviously.
Yeah, oh, my eye.
That's what happens. You can't even get drinking involved that much.
No, I don't have an excuse other than being tired. What are you doing? Buy your god catchers. Come on.
You clayface. Oh, he didn't even have the clayface to do it. You clayface another god catcher.
Doesn't he have another energy on Spider-Man's crotch
You
there?
buy- I think so. So that's going to be used for Atlas, I think. Atlas.
Oh, there you go. It's like
Comes in. But why didn't he buy a second god catcher? I don't know.
I don't even know what's going on in this game right now.
Well,
I'll be honest with you.
I think he went with the under surveillance because there wasn't a blob in the field. Now there is a blob in the field. So.
1, 2, 3.
The way you look at it is Nick is going with defense first, right? So he doesn't have a.
He needs to win. He needs to get damage through.
He has to get lethal in 5 turns, which they must be at time. Like we're at 47 minutes. I'm not sure where the time is, but when we came in, they were already playing.
Had they started yet? Or
Yeah,
they did. They already had a few things.
Remember, they had 2 turns in, so the clock's at 47 minutes. They must be at turns.
They must be getting close.
Let's go to check our beat reporter in the chat here. How did things go?
29 in game 3.
Now they're 29, game 3. So now they're playing again. I don't get. So maybe if people threw the mats away, who knows what happened?
Oh, there's your under surveillance and a god catcher and a dude.
God catcher, but
there you go.
it doesn't work, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, and you have a god for the under surveillance, right?
Yeah, you got a target for it. I threw my shit away. Is that like the poo shit or like your Dice Master shit?
All right. I was banking on some good luck.
Well, let's be smart about this now.
Let's turn events in that, Bodie. We got to see how does it actually work. Like, do you
them.
actually just sit there, you get up out of your chair? Do you go in the corner, then come back, or do you just do it right there?
Well, that's what I want to
How
know.
does
Like,
this work?
does he have the stash of poo to throw right away, or does he like just shit in his hand and throw it at someone? Like,
and then the question is if you throw the poo on the other person, do you use their mat to clean up? What do you wipe with? Their mat? Now we're talking.
well, you got to exert your dominance somehow, right? That's.
Air dried. Okay. I'm glad we weren't hosting the final, eh?
Oh God, yeah.
Daddy, what are you saying? still getting Panzerottis? It says if you're still listening, say fries, and you get French fries with the pizza order.
Why don't I reroll the shield?
Exclamation point fries in the chat.
Fries, and we get fries to go with the pizza.
It's a shield. Okay, well, I get ya. I understand. Okay.
The shield is actually the mask is a pretty good spot to get because he can just clayface and stuff. I mean, really, if you're on Chazz's side, it's to the time point. Like they must be at time.
That's what we need. We need an emoji for poofling.
Hey, look, there is a poo emoji, isn't there? Wait,
There is a poo emoji. I don't know if there's one in Twitch. Is there?
a poo emoji? That little shit emoji.
Oh, Chazz should just swing through with that Godcatcher.
Straight. Yeah, but he's got.
That's my bag.
Can he have a question mark?
No.
And over to you.
Static field. Can he static field?
My turn.
No, you're. Oh, sorry. Priority review.
I will Xanathar.
And then I'll.
Yeah, and get punched in the face for 10.
All right. That's 10.
Shit emoji. What's up, shite emoji? Oh, there you go.
All right.
I like Bodie, my wife says. Fries and Ponzo.
4 sidekicks. Oh, I have 5 sidekicks. So,
Fries and ponzos.
Danny contraption.
Oh no, it's my local pizza guy. He's great. When I first got my first Panzerotti, it was a small. Now I ask for the small and I get the extra large.
Nice.
They walk in. They're like, "How's it going, Reg?" I'm like, "You guys the best." But Tuba takes the win.
We'll
We'll
take,
take
the win.
Becky team will win this.
That's impressive.
And I mean, the God Catcher's there as a counter, and it wasn't the counter God Catcher either.
No, it was the
I am complete.
OG Godcatcher.
Just straight up, I'm going to attack you. Becky takes time to set up. God Catcher just, and we've shown that in early videos. Like Lauria had a video. We've shown how fast God Catcher can be.
Yeah.
And it's the thing is the Becky team needs those two actions. They don't have Kate Bishop. They don't have the blocking stuff to counter something just as fast.
Yeah.
And that's the key. Is that the God Catcher team would be the team to run? Is the 3 cost. If you want to go with a 2 cost God Catcher, then you run Becky and you got to counter him first and then attack.
Xanathar.
The announcers lost it at the end.
Your bag is a giant.
So you guys are not in. It sounds like everyone kind of lost their minds at the end.
Oh, it's great. You know, it's their best one yet. No. People are going to pick us up. We're going to get an email from ESPN next year when we need people to do Beastmasters on TV.
We're going to be on like ESPN 12.
Absolutely.
Is there a rooster? What the hell?
Guess what's the timer?
Turn 0 as of
That's turn 0.
All right.
Oh, that's because that's what I mean. Look at the clock going. They're past 50 minutes. The clock is at 52 in the room.
Oh yeah, I forgot it does that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
so
they're-
that's what I mean. Like we came in the room and they started. It says 50, but they must have stopped between games, maybe.
maybe.
can I at least hold you to
But
He
can
does
Nick
have
can Nick get 10 damage through to tie in
Yes,
5
he
turns?
It's more than tie. He has to win.
Yeah.
He has to win. He can't just be like 9-10. He has to beat him. I think.
and then I will attack with a Danny.
And he's attacking.
And he's
Rolls,
gone.
loses. There's 1 or 2. I
Alright.
mean, he could do lethal if he has a Becky coming. Doesn't have a field.
That was just the one sidekick, right?
If they tie, I guess I don't even know what. No, they just tie.
I think if they tie, Chazz wins because he'll be up 1.
No, but if Nick wins in turns,
Then it's a tie, I think. Yes. Unless they're forced to go to a kind of sudden death game 3 type of thing.
right, which
Because this is turn 1 now, right?
that's when I would just say take a tie. They both finish second, or they'll both be third because they'll be 4-1 with a tie.
I don't know if they'll allow it to fight. Oh, no
Oh no,
Godcatcher.
because people are 4-1 will be 5-1.
Huh.
That's okay. I will bet
They should throw poo as far as they can. Whoever throws the farthest wins.
That sounds fair.
That's
That could
it.
be our new
Throw poo.
tiebreaker.
How much poo can stick to the camera? Done. Like a reverse pickle race.
Let's see.
Oh, Pody, thanks for being in the room, man.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, my turn.
We first started the chat. We're like, is anyone streaming with us besides Lonnie? And then we're like, Arj was like, I'm here, motherfuckers. Like, I'm sorry, Arch. We know you're here. Sorry. Chazz is in trouble if he can get enough characters. He's got 2,
Yeah,
3,
he's
4, 7. He's got 8 more damage coming.
that
I
ties
would be
them.
ripping over. I'd rip over another Danny.
For global. And buy a Booker T for 2.
Nice.
Because that's going to win me a game.
Actually,
Uh,
everything has to block Danny and force to attack.
I will just Xanathar one.
Okay. That's all I got.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, as long as there's not 20 on the board, Chaz should be okay.
He needs
He's
that
got one
God catcher.
mask. He's both God catchers, and he has it. 1, 2.
That roll. Oh, good. It's like
That.
I don't know if you want those sidekicks
Oh,
now,
he-
do you?
But he can only blink back 1. He can push 1 through after. Oh, he can't do it after.
No.
do I really need to?
He has 1 static field. No, he can't do anything. He just keeps the figure. Just keep the 2,
I will just.
He can get the
Look at
Dannies
that
to
map.
block.
but try to keep the mask too that he has. But
That was an energy.
Oh my lord.
dice sucks.
Son of
But you know what? You're keeping your characters. Oh, the God Catcher will trigger the other God Catcher.
He'll get 1 in the field.
And do you not spin down the sidekick
I would.
onto a force attack and get the? I would buy.
Shenanigans. I will Clayface in a shield.
Egg. So you want a Xanathar too. Xanathar once, and then Xanathar on the other opponent's turn.
No,
Or
he's
not.
getting. No, he wants the unblockable.
Right, but I meant if the numbers are there to kill him.
I would Intellect Devour out my.
Right, Intellect Devour out, and then Xanathar once. Intellect Devour that down, and then use the Clayface to put the God Catcher to a double, then 1, and he can Xanathar twice on his turn and the opponent's.
Yeah.
Would do. Xanathar or Intellect Devour down. Didn't. I think he passed.
Let's Xanathar.
If I'm
Right.
him, I would Xanathar.
Will attack with a.
What are you
Ooh.
forced to block?
What's your life total at again? 10.
10.
Try to get the blob out. Why not?
Well, he hasn't bought Eddie, so I don't know that he cares.
Or not even put a sidekick on it. A sidekick, because then that's 1 extra damage that could come through. That or Intellect Devour that back.
I'll just name a Danny. I suppose, right?
The 1 or the 2-1?
Probably
Isn't signed up to our Twitch channel, please subscribe.
Okay.
Not subscribe, just follow. We don't need subscriptions. We don't need the money.
Yeah, we don't do it for the money. We do it for
Well, it's
the
my
love.
Christmas bonus actually for some. So if you subscribe, that's my Christmas bonus coming from the generous people at DM North.
If anything, I need
All donations go to us.
refill and draw 4.
All donations go to the Human Fund.
Oh, it's funny. My Facebook comes up and it says, "Do you need to hire anyone for DM North?" And I was like, "Hell yes!" They fire that thing off. Like, give that fucker a raise, man. Gonna get them streaming for Facebook. Get a nickel.
3, 4, 5.
So that's Booker T. That's not going to help him out a whole lot because he's really only got 1 thing that can be
Oh, but-
re-rolled.
In theory, like I don't know what the life's at right now. What's the score?
We got 10 to
You know,
18.
This is last turn.
I can make an
This is turn 4.
Doesn't it go to 5? Isn't 0 to 5?
Right. So if that means Chazz's next turn, that's turn 5.
Oh yeah, he's 1. So he can't. I
Is
don't
that
think
it?
he can do 1, 2, 3, 4.
I can use
It doesn't go to score, does it? It doesn't. It's over. Like you have to win.
He could get ahead of him.
ton of under
Right, but that doesn't count as a win. I thought you have to win. Because if you play a 49-minute game and you have 1 minute left and I start and it goes to turns and I beat you on sidekicks, that doesn't count as a win.
I
to make it even 1-1. At least if that's the case, that doesn't sound right.
I don't know.
See,
Well, I will attack with all of it.
Oh, let's go to the attack zone.
this is his last turn, so he's going to let
It's
whoever through.
18-10, Ben.
I am going to
We're
force
pretty confident that Chazz has this.
Pretty sure that Chazz has, yeah. I think he could maybe get the score close here. He could take 8. Chazz is up 1-0. Yes, Ben.
Okay.
I will force your sidekick to block the 1-1 Danny.
Okay.
And then
And he's going to pump
Sure,
him,
you have
so,
to win. I'm pretty sure you have to win the match for it to count.
so
If
that's
it goes
2,
to turns,
3, 4,
it's
5,
not
6,
dead. Doesn't
10.
count.
He's got 10 damage on the board with pumps.
Roll this guy, right? Oh my gosh, it's a sidekick.
Oh, he came
Go
back.
as
Oh,
a-
shit.
Back as a sidekick.
Defying the odds there.
okay, so that means those are going to
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he's got 10.
I have 1, 2, 3,
So he can get him down to 8.
Right, but that's still. I'm pretty sure that 8, but it's maybe he should have gone with that way before of just rolling.
Pump up
Yep.
this guy. So I put you down to 9.
Okay, he took him down to 9.
I'm at 18 right now, just down to 9.
And just said if Nick can't win, then it's just one of them. But I've heard that. But I also heard other people say that it counts as a match, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Maybe that's the rules for this tournament. But if you win a 49-minute first game 1, game 2 you start, you win in sidekick damage, it doesn't count as a 1-1 tie. You have to win. I thought.
You still win the round.
I think they just said it. So it's game.
Gotcha. Okay. 4 and
I think so.
Unless they have one more turn after this, maybe.
No, this is the final turn.
roll both these under surveillance.
So he's
I
going to
mean,
get a
he's
second
gonna
god
roll-
catcher. He can blink them both back.
We'll see, I suppose.
Okay, but they're both going to have.
So let me see. I
Went with under surveillance again instead of the overcrush, which would have been good.
make Godcatcher unblockable. Making this a
Hey Ben, the tiebreaker. When I heard that today, it was like, are they not ruling it the same way they do for Origins? But maybe they had some special thing to stop all the ties. If it was 1-1 and goes to time, they wanted to stop the ties. But
this Godcatcher for some more pumps. Has priority over.
So he's just.
I
gonna
would
bring in
hold on
double
to all those
masks.
masks. Hold on to all those masks.
He can't
I
get the
would hold
damage
on.
through.
Oh,
This
but if you
does-
hold on to all the masks, your opponent can't roll too much. But I
No,
would
no,
just.
but this is
Right.
the end. Like whatever happens here happens.
Yeah, that's to me. He can't get damage through, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the win.
So yeah, Chazz takes the win then, correct?
As should get the win. He'll get the game, but he didn't do lethal. Because there's nothing he can do. There's nothing in the field. He has 2 masks to blink it back. Should be over.
Because you can.
I would assume so.
And then I will
Any update on the final?
pack
I don't know. I'm assuming that the final.
Over to you, Lonnie. How's it going over there?
2 Godcatchers.
Hold on and wait. Laurier lost. It said Ben just came in. Laurier lost.
Okay.
I take the moral victory because I go 9 to 10.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that it? How does this work now? You're
We go.
A little confused until they got to the time.
1-0 in your favor.
Okay. Gotcha.
Since you had already won a match, you could have just stalled out and made sure I didn't win.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so they're explaining it.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna step in the room. I'll see.
Well, those are always fun games.
Let me. You go and see what they say. I'll be right
I
back.
lost to 2 Godcatcher teams today.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard there's another Godcatcher team in the whole final mix as well.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, good games. We got it all. You know what? It wasn't so much the bad rolls. It was just you had a wall of God catchers. Turning point.
Way around them. I
Oh,
couldn't
it-
clear them.
Right. I mean, but the 2 blobs, it was working. Having the mass was just going bigger and bigger. At some point we thought maybe Chazz, you would convert over to the Ray Shields, maybe because he was blocking with a blob. At least if you had Ray Shields, you could have done for something. But
True.
I think also you would just blink back the one that was used with Ray Shields. So you were kind of sitting waiting for him not to roll mask, and then one turn happened and it was over.
Well, yeah, that's also my fault too, because I did not prep against a static field. I was just like, I'm just going to rely on this, and I'll just see how it plays out. Well, there's all of a sudden all this.
Well, I mean, you got
there's
Eddie.
all kinds of
You
stuff.
had static field with Eddie. You had Eddie to do static field. It's just you weren't prepped for the blob. The blob that comes out that stops all stuff. And we were saying a lot of times people, instead of running a gazer, they were running the Oscar, the 3-cost Oscar that does intimidate. And that's another way to intimidate the blob and get around it. And I'm sure that's what everyone who is running gazer will now run the 3-cost Oscar going forward for that exact reason that they might see blob.
Nice.
But I mean, yeah, like even second game, Nick, you had the field. You could have just kept going with the pumping of sidekicks and doing extra damage with his Ray Shields global. But you know, it's one of those things where you didn't reach for the Becky. And that's the thing we've noticed today is we've noticed not a lot of Beckys were bought because when Godcatcher was out, it put you against the wall that, well, I can't go Becky because if I miss with one Becky, Godcatcher's going to kill me. And we saw a lot today.
Becky doesn't beat Godcatcher. I really needed, instead of static field, I needed the Jerry Lawler global so I could at least double her attack.
Right.
Knocking out.
But
I had no way to KO your Godcatchers.
We had
Stu brought that the Jerry Lawler thing, and I was able to buy Ray Shields, give my Godcatcher over Crush, and just use it against him.
Yep. And that's exactly
I don't know, it's just a thing.
The Jerry Lawler with a Godcatcher is disgusting when you can do it. And a lot of people didn't run the Lawler today, and I'm surprised because I thought that was single-handedly the card that was going to win today, and a lot of people were missing it. But yeah, no, it's interesting to see the Godcatcher. I mean, Chazz, we know that team very well that you're running, and I mean, we talked to Alan, who won the final. I heard Alan did win the final of Laureate.
Oh, no way! That's awesome. Great.
So,
I'm happy.
Yeah. So it's nice to see that, you know, we were practicing that on Thursday. And it's such a fast team. The Godcatcher is super fast when it goes.
Yeah. Well, Reg, I might be your Han Solo, and Alan's your Poe Dameron.
That's right.
He's much more good-looking, younger.
You guys ran it well for the Godcatcher to show, and and you had the right counters and everything that you needed. So congratulations to both you guys.
Yeah, for the record, this is Reg's team. It's not my team, so I want to put that out there. It's me. Except I had a blank Toyman on mine, didn't I? Oh, I think you had a couple. I had to talk you off the shelf. Talk you off the ledge there.
I didn't have Becky. I had a blank Toyman in there, and you corrected it. But no, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. We're gonna wrap up our stream. But no, congratulations to everybody today. I think you guys are all top 8. I think.
Oh, cool.
And good luck to you all.
It depends on how it shakes out, but I should either be in top 8 or 1 out.
Yeah, it's either that or 8 or 9. But yeah, hopefully they give out stuff to that. But all right, guys.
Cool.
Thanks again, and thanks for being on stream.
Yep. Thank you all at DM North. You guys are awesome.
No worries, guys. Take care.
Y'all take care.